Hey, in this short movie we will go over of what kind of permission one must have before they could go and provision a CFEE. CFEE deploys a Cloud Foundry control plane and its cells on top of a Kubernetes cluster. CFEE also provisions a Cloud Object Storage instance to hold build packs, application staging area, and whatnot. Lastly, CFEE also provisions a composed Postgres database for the Cloud Controllers database. In order to install a Kubernetes cluster, the account that you are working with has to be able to provision virtual server instances. This means that the account that you are working with has to be linked to IBM infrastructure account. Typically, if you upgrade an account to a PayGo, you should be linked already. If you are not linked, CFEE provision page will allow you to link to an existing infrastructure account with an API key. Okay, once you are using an account that is linked to SoftLayer, you need to give users that you want to be able and provision CFEEs the permissions to also provision a kube cluster, cause, and Postgres service instances. Okay, rather than setting these roles per user, I'll just create an access group with these permissions and add the users that I want to give access to this group. So I will start with providing admin role to the kube service, an editor role to the cause service, and an editor role to the CFEE service. Kube at this time require an admin role for provisioning. The Postgres service at this time is a Cloud Foundry service and will require to provide a user developer role in one of the public CF spaces. When it moves to IAM, you'll just give it an editor permission in IAM. We're almost done. The last thing that we need to do is to give users access to the resource group that will hold all of these resources. The kube service typically resides in the default resource group. If you place the CFEE resource in a different resource group, you will need to provide the users a view role in that resource group as well. In this case, I will place all my resources in the default resource group, so I'm pretty much done with the access group permissions. I provided a viewer access to the default access group, editor to cause and CFEE, and admin role to the kube service. Since I'm using a composed Cloud Foundry service, I provided a space developer role specifically to the users.